Morning Grito, it's the 14th of June 2016, doing Cambridge stuff today, starting off with Cambridge Blue ice cream from Bennett.
Then, after a failed attempt to enter King's College, we strolled off to the University Library. Funnily enough, the first time I've ever been. The UL, much like the British Library, contains a copy of every book published in the UK, so, as you would expect, one could compare it to a labyrinth. Harry, being well versed in the library's layout, took us to the economics section, which neighboured that of astrology and palm reading. I'll let you decide whether that says anything about economics. We then went to the maps room, which, to my surprise, was fairly interesting. It contained several old maps of Cambridge, and it was fun to try and work out where everything was in relation to today. Finally, we finished off the trip with a quick stop at Fitzbilly's to try the infamous Chelsea bun. Hi Drito, so 9th of July 2016. Time to rewind. Exams finished on Friday the 3rd, where we drank the night away, which probably was not the best idea since I had to catch a 7 AM train to Derby the morning after, because I was going to the Yu-Gi-Oh! National Championships in the UK, of course. It was a great 2 days, lots of banter with good friends. In the end, I ended up 77th, winning both card sleeves and a game mat, although Marco and Jerry did significantly better, getting to the top 32, but Marco even finished 11th after Swiss. Regardless, the next 2 days were a bit less eventful. All I did was basically watch Fight Club, watch the new Jungle Book, and yeah, that's pretty much it. On Wednesday 8th, I got very drunk at the Maths Garden Party, which I directly followed by James's birthday formal, which was eventful. Let's just say I didn't get to bed till about 8 AM in the morning the day after. And on that Thursday, I actually went to David's birthday formal, where we ended up in Harry's room talking about politics, religion, films, random stuff. It was a far cry from the night before. On the Friday, I remembered that I do this thing called vlogging and actually started recording material. Max came back from Oxford where he was at work, and we played a game of croquet. What does this remind me of? And on the Saturday I played cricket against the Peterhouse Old Boys, where I unfortunately cracked my glasses, though they treated us to a dinner after. Can't complain too much. Then on Sunday, Harry, Max, David and Lee and I cooked lunch. Now for a normal university student, that's something you do, well, every day. For Cambridge students where you have a canteen about 10 seconds from your room, this is more of a rare occasion. We are planning on doing something like this for about 2 years now, and on our final opportunity, we did it. I then went to play football at Parker's Piece, where a fun fair was also taking place. On Monday was DS Mario Kart night with the Mathmos, where I was completely outclassed by the others, and Tuesday morning was tutor's breakfast, much like the previous 2 years, which brings us right up to speed.
Evening Adrito, 15th of June 2016, with Harry and Omar, the beginning of the Pembroke June event.
As June events go, Pembroke was very good. It had the standard food stuff, drinks, shisha and carnival rides as you would expect, but like most things it's more of the company. I went along with the male Peterhouse medics consisting of Cube, Lucas and Lewis, as well as the aforementioned Harry and Omar, but a lot of my other friends were there too, from Peterhouse and Latimer, so overall a really solid night.
Survive Pembroke June event!
Then after 3 hours sleep I went to Senate House to hear the Mathematics Tripos Part 2 and Part 3 results being read out and thrown off the balcony for unfortunately the last time, as the university body has ruled it a little archaic. Which may well be true, but it's a tradition that goes back over 150 years to the beginning of the Tripos. Although I can at least say I was on the last script where it happened. Which nicely leads me on to results. I did poorly, very poorly in fact, achieving a 2-2. I tried so hard this year as well. I don't think I could have done more work per se, maybe a bit more directed towards the exam rather than learning material, but we all make mistakes here and there. Mine was just quite a big one. I am disappointed and was of course very disappointed, so on the day of results, which was the morning of the June event, I pretty much cried till the June event, so yeah. Which meant on the 16th I went to see my DOS at the CMS regarding what I would do this coming academic year, since I needed the 2-1 to do masters. This might well be the last time I come to the CMS. On the Friday I went to Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals, which I of course won, and then went back to Davis to chill with the squad for the final time. Then, on the Saturday, after packing, along with David, Max, Harry, Stephen, Jai and Arnus, we began the
King Street Run, first part of Brew House with elderflower cider.
We're here at the Champion of the Thames, King Street 1 run number 2.
Cheers.
Cheers! So we're at the King Street Run, doing the King Street Run. Stop number 3. The King Street Run was invented by Jonians and medics, debating about the size of the human bladder. The Jonians were actually correct for some reason. Basically what you do is you go along this whole entire street and you have a pint to each pub. You have to piss or puke, and you have a penalty pint. And the idea is to get there as quick as possible. Fourth pub in King Street Run. This is St. Radigan. We finished it. We're here doing the 1 rep maxes. Giuse's about to bust out 40 kilograms on the bicep curl. Take it away, Giuse. Yes.
Last time in M Staircase, room 3. A lot of memories, not particular to this room, but in general. I just really don't want to leave. So, another May week down, another academic year over. It's been a phenomenal year. A lot of downs, but definitely more ups. Thankfully, I shall be there for at least 1 more year, which I will probably discuss in a video in the future. See you whenever that is, Adrito.